Okay, so the next one then, we've done breakfast, A&B breakfast, you know, they went down really well, they're getting stuffed away. Ed, the cameraman, is absolutely troughing away on the old bacon and eggs, loving it. The next thing we're going to look at is the snacks, and this is where people sort of really tend to struggle. I want to do future videos where I'm going to go to some of the coffee shops and sort of show you some of the, you know, the hierarchy of the snacks that you could choose when you go to a coffee shop, okay? But what I'm going to talk about now is just some of the simple things that you can do, you know, for your snacks throughout the day. And what I would quite often do is when I was sort of losing weight, I would have good quality breakfast. I would pretty much snack and graze throughout the day, doing the foods that I'll talk about in a minute, and then have like a bigger meal in the evening. That's kind of how I would do it, because what you find is when you start eating a balanced meal, and Ed sort of got halfway through that food and he was like, actually it's quite filling, you know. It is. When you're eating balanced food, the signals in the body that are sent out around the body to say, okay, I'm full now, stop eating, they happen much quicker, because we're not eating supercharged processed food, okay, that bypasses them signals. And we can, you know, so much food that we eat nowadays, the majority of digestion is taking place outside the body. So for example, you know, we could have a Big Mac and we could bite that, probably not even have to chew it and swallow it. The digestion is done out here, so we can just force feed ourselves with food. Okay, the kind of food that I'm sort of advocating, really, there's a certain amount of chewing to go on, digestion to take place, and all those things send signals out to the body saying you're full now. Let's just calm it. Okay, so the first one then, we're going to talk about the Power 3. I've called it Power 3, I really don't know why, but I needed to call it something, right? So I'm going to call it the Power 3. And this really was my default setting when I was out and about. The idea was that, remember, we're trying to have a balanced snack, so we want protein, carbohydrates and fats. Okay, so what I would tend to do is I would always have 1 or 2 plums. Okay, they're my carbohydrates. I would then also go for, and you could literally just go to the deli counter, all right, and get any kind of meat. This stuff isn't the best because you can see it's, you know, it's quite kind of processed, but or potentially reformed and all this kind of stuff. However, you know, with regards to budget and everything, if we could go out and get grass-fed or free-range turkey, brilliant. If you can cook a turkey in your own house and then take that, then that's fine. I never could, you know, I was out and about, I needed to be able to get food. So I'd literally go for about 100 grams of deli meat, doesn't matter what it is, it's probably about that. 100 grams of deli meat, and then what we'd also have is half a dozen almonds, right, and it literally needs to be half a dozen almonds. Now you tell me that doesn't take, you know, next to no time at all, that you could pretty much get it from anywhere. You know, wherever you are, you can get it, and you know, and it's not going to give you all the things you need: your protein, your good fats, and your carbohydrates, your good fats and your nuts, and then the protein and the meat. You know, everything you need really is the Power 3. And I would have this a couple of times during the day, and then have a bigger meal at night time. We're going to go on to them in a bit. If you haven't got that, and you've had enough, there's some other really simple stuff that you could do, like bang into the fridge, Ed. First of all, Nature's Big Mac. Okay, the avocado. I call it Nature's Big Mac because it really is, you know, so simple to eat. With regards to avocado, you know, cut it, slice through the middle like that. Give it a twist. It's all about twisting with avocados. Twist the stone comes out mega easy. Okay, and then basically give it a squeeze. You can eat it. Nature's Big Mac. Doesn't need any knives and forks. Right, so that's the avocado. Another one then that I'll tend to do, okay, bit of celery. And I'll always have some real good crunchy, either nut butter, this is peanut butter, you know, and just get it in the peanut butter. There you go. There's another great snack. One thing you can do, you know, you can put that on there if you want to limit the amount of peanut butter that you're going to give. Okay, and there. And it's quite a common snack in the old paleo world. A couple of raisins on there. Alright, and that we call it ants on a log. Looks like ants on a log. Sorry for talking with food in my mouth, but and that's everything you need. Okay, there's some good fats in the peanut butter, there's some carbohydrates in the celery, you know, there's some vitamins and minerals and all that kind of stuff in. Nut butter would be better. Peanuts are not really a nut. Okay, the body doesn't really digest them that good, but you can get peanut butter wherever you want. Go for the best quality peanut butter or nut butter, almond butter, cashew nut butter and all this kind of stuff that you can afford, because the cheaper it gets, the more crap is in there. And what the stuff, real dangerous stuff in it, is hydrogenated fats, and that's the real nasty stuff that we need to try and avoid. So there's a little snack. Okay, you can do that with anything. Another one that I'll tend to do, I love, or used to love, Reese's peanut butter cups. I would always have, excuse me, 85% cocoa chocolate in my fridge. Every time I walk past the fridge, I'd be like, oh, just do it with a snack. I'm pretty sure there's other people that got that habit as well. I would literally just break off a bit of dark chocolate because it's bitter. You're going to tend to eat less. All right, and it's that same thing again about just moderating what you're eating rather than trying to cut it all out, because that never works. And what you can also do is dip your chocolate in your peanut butter as a homemade Reese's peanut butter cup. Okay, that's that. Another thing I'll do as well, takes a bit of preparation. These little mini sweet potatoes, you can use normal sweet potatoes as well, just chop them up. By their very nature, they're quite sweet. So what I've done, at the start of the week, I'll just roast a couple in the oven. All right, just top and tail them, keep the skin on because, you know, there's lots of nutrients in the skin. Just wash them down. You just eat them as you go, you know what I mean? Quite sweet replacement for sweets and stuff. So there's a couple of snack ideas. You can replace the plums with apples or pears. Try and avoid bananas. Bananas are way too high in sugar, all right, and they're going to really spike the insulin levels. Okay, bananas not really that good. Okay, so you know, kind of stick to pears, apples, plums. Berries are fantastic. Any kind of deli meat doesn't really matter on the Power 3. Make sure that you're eating it all together, all right, and that's going to keep you full for pretty much the whole of the day. So that's it for snacks. See you in the next video.